It was like a half moon.
It was like a half moonsault to the side.
What made Terry Funk want to do a moonsault? You know what I mean? That's crazy, right? What would make Terry Funk want to do a moonsault?
They said he was middle-aged and crazy. Oh my God.
What's that?
This is happening in real time here. I don't even know if I should read this on the show, but this just came out from Triple H. Just received a call from WWE Hall of Famer Mike Rotunda, who has informed us of the tragic news that WWE family member for life, Wyndham Rotunda, also known as Bray Wyatt, has unexpectedly passed away today. Our thoughts are with his family, and we ask everyone to respect their privacy at this time. That just went out right as we were going on air.
You saying Bray Wyatt's passed away?
That comes from Triple H's official Twitter account.
Oh my God, man.
That I didn't mean to drop that right there, but I saw it in the chat, and then I just confirmed it through Triple H's Twitter.
I mean, I don't even have words, man. I don't even have words for it. I don't even know what to say. I'm at a loss.
We know that he took time off for an undisclosed injury or illness, and I'm I'm speechless as well. This is not what we thought we were going to be talking about at this very moment. Should we take a break real quick, Book, and gather some thoughts here?
Break, regroup. Stick around, guys. You're in the Hall of Fame. We'll be back in a second. Welcome back inside the Hall of Fame, guys. Booker T, 6-time world champ, along with Brad Gilmore, just finding out the sad news that Bray Wyatt, WWE wrestler friend, has passed away. And like I said, I really don't even know how to address this. I really don't have the words actually to put together right now, but I don't even know the situation or anything like that. I just know, like you said, Bray Wyatt stepped away to take some time off due to an injury. I thought we was expecting Bray Wyatt's return to the WWE very soon. This is the last thing that I would imagine, or have dreamt that we would wake up today and to this sad, tragic news that we've lost Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I'm with you, and I'm sure with our entire chat in the wrestling world right now. I mean, unfortunately, we're having to react to this in real time before we have all the information and understanding. Obviously, Triple H tweeted to have respect for the family and the privacy. When he stepped away around WrestleMania time, again, it was reported it was some sort of injury, and then I know there was reports of maybe resting and healing back from an illness of some kind. I really don't even know where to go with this one, Book. But Bray Wyatt, as far as if we can talk from a wrestling standpoint, I don't even want to talk about his wrestling. That doesn't matter right now. It's his family that matters, and all of his fans across the world, and the people who, as you just said, call him friend. This is a
I mean,
unexpected moment.
Every time we lose a soldier, man, we feel the same way every time. We all go through the same grief every single time. Bray Wyatt, he had kids, and that's the first thing you think about. Especially for me, I lost my dad when I was 10 months old. 10 months, something that I have lived with my whole life. And I feel that's what my heart goes. My heart goes to his kids, his wife, his family, and hopefully there again they can get through this. I know it's going to be hard. And something like this is something that perhaps you can never get through. Seriously.
Yeah, it is hard not to think about his children at this time. I think they. Yeah, no, two or three, I believe. I'm not exactly sure, but a few kids, and like you said, I thought that we were prepping for his comeback. It felt like that's where we were. Again, he was scheduled back at WrestleMania to wrestle Bobby Lashley, and then that fell back. And you know, we hadn't heard much since. I mean, we never knew the extent of anything that he was going through, and obviously it was a private situation that was kept private. Again, we know, if you're just listening to us and tuning in, Bray Wyatt, Wyndham Rotunda is his real name, unexpectedly passed away today. Triple H confirmed the news on his Twitter, on his X account. And we don't know anything. And so we can't even speculate on what it could possibly have been. There's no information known at this time. But we just send our thoughts and prayers with the entire family, his wrestling family as well, the WWE universe, everybody who called him a friend, a father, and you know, and I will say this too. I mean, just to talk about the character that he portrayed, he had so many people just organically get behind him. He had the way of captivating you on the screen. I'm sure he had the same way of captivating you in the room. I never had the privilege to meet Bray Wyatt, but I never heard a bad word said about him from anybody. He seemed like a guy who lived and breathed the business, was incredibly creative, a visionary in some ways. And even if not everyone always understood the vision that he had, you knew that he was 100% creative and in his zone and in his element when creating that character on screen. You know, I know, as you said, he's got a wife and kids, and that's where our minds should be. But this was definitely unexpected. Now, we were just talking about Terry Funk as we got this news. And again, we want to send our condolences to Terry Funk's family as well at the same time. A great Texan was Terry Funk. And this is a sad 24 hours if you're a pro wrestling fan, to lose a legend like Terry and somebody who we didn't even get to see his best yet. His best was yet to come for Bray Wyatt. Just, yeah. I don't know where to go on that one, Bob.
Nah, man. You know, that's always, like I say, what you do in between your birth date and your death date. Like you said, you're not going to hear any bad words about Bray. I sat and I talked with that kid many, many times, and he seemed, you know, well-grounded, someone who knew exactly what he wanted, someone who had direction and purpose. And then we wake up, you know, 36 years old. He's not here. This is one of those moments, you know, there again, where I say, you know, if you got a loved one, you know, you might want to, you know, hug them a little tighter, you know, because none of us are promised tomorrow. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things, you know. God is going to call all of us one day, you know. We don't know when that day is going to be. That's why I say enjoy every day on this earth that you possibly can, and you know, try to smile every day. Hug the one you love. That's the only thing you really can do. That's it.
Yeah. According to Fightful.com, who's reporting more on the story, says that Wyatt had been actively recovering from an illness that was described as career and life threatening. WWE and Wyatt had been taking extra precautions before he returned to TV to make sure his long-term health was accounted for. Again, I had heard that, but this is all speculation at this point.
Yeah, I read that too, but I didn't know what that meant.
I didn't know what that meant either. This had been, you know, stuff like that had been reported. But again, at this time, I probably shouldn't even read that. We should just respect the family and their privacy. And you know, we're not going to hear it. You know, we don't know what happened, and nor should we feel entitled to know what happened. That's between his family, his fiance, his kids, and we'll see where the story unfolds. But again, I know Booker at 36 years old. I mean, that's when I start thinking like, wow, you know, I'm about to turn 31 in December, and you start looking at someone who's 36. I mean, that's my sister's age. You know, you think that they're around forever. This is completely shocking. It's just shocking. And like I said, I'm rarely at a loss of how to get back on track, but this is one that I did not expect to be discussing right now. You know, I'll remember his WrestleMania match with The Undertaker and his WrestleMania match with John Cena. I mean, those are things I'm thinking of from a fan's perspective. But this was just terrible. Just terrible to hear.
It's terrible news. It's sad news, and like you said, I don't even know how to process it. This is a sad show, guys.
Yeah.
This is I'm trying to make do with it, but this is a sad show. But one thing I think I know about Bray, he would want us to, carry on and push through. I think that's the mentality of most of the boys.
Show must go on.
Show must go on. Let's get through it. We
Mhm.
got a couple more segments. You know what I mean? And we'll definitely miss Bray Wyatt. He will always be in our heart, and his family and all will always be in my prayers. He'll be well missed. Be well missed.
Yeah.